If your skin feels dry, sensitive, just older, or like your skincare products just stopped working, I need you to hear this because you're probably not doing anything wrong. And no, you're not imagining it. Your skin actually is really changing. The problem is no one tells us about this part of perimenopause. We're told about the hot flashes, we're told about the mood swings, the irregular periods, but no one prepares us for looking in the mirror one day and thinking, what happened to my face? And if that sounds familiar, this video is for you. Today, I'm walking you through the 10 skin changes that happen during perimenopause, why they're happening, and most importantly, what you can do to support your skin naturally through this season of life. And make sure that you stick around to the end because I've added a link below where you can get my free skincare guide. Plus, I'll send you another bonus guide and a special discount on a skin snapshot with me so we can actually look at your skin together and get you on the right path. So this is where women get stuck because they blame themselves. They think, I need better skincare, or they'll go straight to Botox or fillers thinking, or I need a stronger retinol, or they just kind of chalk it up to, I'm just getting old. But here's what most people don't realize is that perimenopause can start years before menopause and sometimes as early as your late 30s. And for many women, it begins in their 40s. And your hormones actually, they don't decline in a straight line. They fluctuate. So one day your estrogen is higher, the next day it's lower. Your skin is constantly trying to adapt and recalibrate. And that's why your face can suddenly feel completely different almost overnight. And this is where I want you to think about this differently. Your skin isn't betraying you. You need to listen because it's communicating to you and it's saying, hey, something inside is changing. And when we understand what's happening, we stop fighting our skin and we start supporting it. My name is Nikki. I'm a paramedical and cosmetic tattoo artist. I've spent years working on real faces, helping people just like you heal their skin naturally and understand what it really needs to thrive without the toxins, the confusion, and the 10-step routine. And I'm not a doctor, but I have worked on hundreds of faces and I've seen what actually helps skin and what can keep it stuck. And so I always recommend talking with your healthcare provider if you're concerned about hormonal changes or symptoms related to perimenopause, or your skin is changing and you feel like there's something deeper going on. Make sure that you talk with your doctor and get on the right path. And if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe because every week I'm here helping you understand your skin. And instead of chasing the next beauty product and trend, I want to educate you. So let's talk about the 10 things that nobody talks about when your skin changes in perimenopause. So first thing, your skin suddenly becomes dry. And this is usually the first thing women notice. Put on moisturizer and 2 hours later, your skin feels dry again. Why? I just put on moisturizer because your estrogen helps your skin produce natural oils and hold on to moisture. So when estrogen starts to fluctuate, your skin loses hydration much faster. Hydration is water. This is where I focus on layering hydration in. So first hyaluronic acid and then Skin Revival Night Serum to help you support your skin barrier and lock that water in. Number 2, your skin is going to become more sensitive. And have you ever used a product for years and then suddenly you wake up and you try it and it burns? And you're thinking, am I crazy? You're not crazy. Hormonal changes can weaken your skin barrier. So that means the products that you tolerated years before might suddenly actually feel irritating. And this is one reason I tell women to simplify instead of adding more products. The next thing is you're losing collagen faster. So around this stage of life, your body starts making less collagen, and collagen is what keeps our skin nice and firm. It's those building blocks in our face. So it keeps it plump, resilient, and when collagen starts to decline, you start to notice some sagging, some smile lines, jowls, and you just start to notice like your skin might feel a little bit thinner. I personally have noticed it. My area is right in here, my smile lines. And so that's an area that has been really frustrating for me. Now, the next thing after that is you're gonna probably feel like your face looks dull. And can I tell you something encouraging? Because your glow didn't disappear. It's just harder to see now. So cellular turnover slows during perimenopause. That means that dead skin cells stay on the surface longer. Your skin can look tired from them. Even when you're well rested, you may notice that it feels dry, flaky, just kind of dull. Gentle exfoliation, hydration, and barrier support can make a huge difference. So if you weren't exfoliating before, you definitely want to work that into your routine now. And I usually suggest at least exfoliating once a week. Now, number 5 is a really frustrating one because you might notice that you're breaking out again. And I hear this one all the time. I thought I was supposed to stop after high school. What am I in an adolescence again? And so here's what's happening. Your estrogen is decreasing. Your testosterone becomes more dominant. And that shift can increase oil production. And not in the good sense, because it can increase it, especially around your chin line and your jawline and your neck. And that's incredibly common to see in perimenopause women, is that you're starting to break out in acne in this area. So just know you're not alone. And the next one, number 6, fine lines seem to appear overnight. It feels like one day they weren't there and then the next day they were. And the truth is, they have actually been developing gradually. But when your skin becomes dehydrated and it loses the collagen, those lines become much more noticeable. And just so you know, hydrated skin always looks healthier. And so you can combat that by putting water and hydration back in your skin with something like a hyaluronic acid. Number 7, your neck starts changing. We can normalize talking about our neck, right? Because we spend so much time taking care of our faces and we completely forget about our neck. And so it kind of sneaks up on you. And then you're like, oh, my neck, what's happening? It loses elasticity faster. So whatever you're doing on your face, bring it down in your neck. Don't stop at your jawline. Always, always, always put down to that collarbone. Number 8 is a good one to know because your skin heals more slowly. And if you've noticed blemishes or scratches that seem to take forever to disappear, or they're just kind of hanging around, just be cognizant your skin is now healing slower. That's because healing slows as collagen production slows. And it's another reason consistency becomes so important. Your skin, it still needs to heal. So it just needs more patience and it needs more time and it just needs a little bit more care. Number 9, your makeup suddenly doesn't quite look right and you're buying a new foundation or you're trying a new primer or a different brush. I have been there, trust me, and you're like, nothing is working. Here's the truth. It's probably not your makeup because they're not changing the ingredient or the makeup line at all. It's your skin. Your skin is changing. When your skin becomes drier, makeup settles into those fine lines. It clings to texture. So remember when I talked about cellular turnover and having more dead scales on the surface? It's going to cling to that. And so your skin is losing that smooth finish and your makeup's not going quite on as smoothly. Again, exfoliation, hydration are going to be the key to keeping that makeup gliding on smoothly. And number 10, you start feeling like you've lost yourself. Can we just be honest for a second? Because this one isn't really about skin. It's about confidence. And it's just about aging. Because so many women tell me I don't recognize myself anymore. And my heart really breaks when I hear that because this is a journey that we're on. And we want to be able to age gracefully. And in each season of life, recognize who we are and feel confident. Because yes, your skin is changing, but your beauty didn't disappear. Your body is going through a transition and transitions require different support. And what most people don't realize is perimenopause isn't something to actually fear. It's just a season. Like puberty was a season. I know it wasn't fun. It's not a fun season, but it's a season. Pregnancy was a season. This is another chapter, and this is another chapter that's growing who you are. Your skin simply has a different need than what it did 25 years ago. And this doesn't mean that it's broken. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It means that it's changing. And after working on hundreds of faces, I've learned something, and that's women who age the most beautifully aren't the women trying to look 20 forever. They're the women who understand their skin, who understand how to nourish it, who stay consistent, who choose healing over hiding, and who stop chasing perfection. And because honestly, we're never going to have perfection, not even when we're a teenager or in our 20s. But we start to take our power back when we start understanding our skin, listening to our skin. And if you're wondering why your skin suddenly changed after 40, go watch my video, Why Your Skin Changed After 40. And it's not just aging, because that's going to help you connect the dots between hormones, collagen, and everything else that's happening beneath the surface. And if you're ready to understand what your skin actually needs, I've added a link below for my free skincare guide. So make sure that you grab that. Plus, another bonus guide will come with that about hyperpigmentation. And if this video helps you, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'm going to keep breaking this down in ways that actually make sense. Because your skin doesn't need more products. It just needs the right support. It needs the right understanding, and it needs patience, because aging gracefully begins with truth and a little rebellion.